175 laps. The Granite State Derby starts tonight. Here they come into turn number 3 with the Kentucky Derby field. Bugler in all to kick this one off here today. Inside lane for the first time in his career. Jake Johnson on the Mayhew Tools pole. Bob Slade and Amber and Matt Lambert throw the green flag atop the flag stand, but it is Matt Hirschman off turn 2 to take the early lead.
Hirschman on the outside, car number 60. The black and neon numeral car looks racy. But look out, the third position is the heated spot of the racetrack. To go to the outside is that number, oh, we've got trouble.
And Justin Bonsignore in the middle of that. The Phoenix Communications number 51 went way up high. The other car involved the 54.
And the 54 machine of Catalano, we were just about ready to talk about, and that car is the car that'll bring out the first caution of the event.
Let's get a look at what happened here down into turn number 3. You see him bottlenecking, and it was the outside lane. He got into the back of Craig Lutz in the 82. Justin Bonsignore had nowhere to go. Stephen Dickey, the U.S. Insulation number 98, got through, and J.B. Fortin down to the bottom. Another look at it here. You see him stacking up getting into the turn, and already it was the 54 of Tommy Catalano who drifted up to the outside lane. It looks like everybody got away without too much damage.
Yes.
And as they get ready to come back to the restart here, Catalano will rejoin at the tail end of the field. Matter of fact, he's a little bit faster than them right now is Jake Johnson. Meanwhile, Craig Lutz
goes around with car number 82.
That's the third caution of the night as his car since pointed backwards on the front stretch grass.
That's correct. That's the Danny Watts owned race car. That car made a great pit stop earlier, worked its way up to the top 5, and then continued to get loose and off the pace just a bit, bringing out caution number 2. And Doug Colby is giving him a run for the money as they head down into turn number 1.
The outside's been the spot to start. We saw Matt Hirschman do that a couple of times, and Doug Colby with the outside lane noses up ahead as he gets into turn number 3. But Jake Johnson, the young 19-year-old pole sitter, trying to stay up front of this field of modified tour race.
While he's trying to do that, who moves into the third spot? It is Ronnie Silk. Car number 16, the Phil Moran prepared race car.
Don't need a stopwatch to tell this. Meanwhile, trouble. Justin Bonsignore goes spinning down to the inside off turn number 2. Caution flag goes out, and that is not the caution flag that J.B. Fortin wanted to see.
No, not at all. And let's see if we're going to get more pit strategy.
All right, here we go. Getting ready to get back under the green flag. Tommy Catalano, the race leader, has never won a race. Came close a couple of weeks ago in Richmond. He's on the bottom lane in that 54. Doug Colby to the outside in the 7 New York. He won last time out at the Riverhead Raceway. Green flag is out, and we are off and running, and Colby takes the top spot around the outside lane in turn 2.
There's no question about it. Doug Colby went high, wide, and handsome and took over the number 1 spot. Catalano spun the tires up in the loose stuff. Goes J.B. Fortin, car 34. He is way up high and way off the pace. Something has definitely went awry in the number 34 car. Back up front.
Continues to try to get by, but
Goodale. Jake Johnson and Goodale come together. The point leader has went around at the top side of the racetrack, and Jake Johnson, the number 3 car, and the 58, the GAF Riverhead Building Supply car come together, and that was a battle for the 4th and 5th position. And here's a look at it. Goodale tries to keep the car to the bottom. Jake Johnson is there. They touch. And Goodale's car is the car that lost the most in all of that.
We'll re-rack them and do it again. Colby,
here they come.
McKennedy on the front row as we get ready to go. 2 laps to go to settle the Granite State Derby here at Lee USA.
With the snap of the wrist, the green flag is out. And it is Colby quickly to dive to the bottom of the racetrack. The new challenge becomes the challenge for 3rd. It's Matt Hirschman. He's being pressured by Ronnie Silk. The 16 on the outside of your screen. They come to the line, 1 lap to go.
And it's Doug Colby who's out in front. McKennedy not within striking distance as Colby clean sailing as he rolls down into turn number 3. Through turns 3 and 4, Doug Colby for the 2nd week in a row looking for the checkered flag as he wins at Lee USA Speedway.
There's no question about it. Colby becomes the first repeat winner of 2022. John McKennedy unofficially will finish in second with car number 79. Matt Hirschman, car number 60, the car that led the most laps, will finish in the third position unofficially. And in the fourth spot will be the number 16 of Ronnie Stilk. Great run for the rookie, first rookie in the fifth position, Jake Johnson.